Welcome back to Virginia this morning. It is a warm, sunny day, but a beautiful day nonetheless to spend at Lewis Ginter Botanical Garden. I'm here with Duran Chavis. He's manager of community engagement. Duran, we've been talking all morning about folks having the chance to come out and enjoy the beautiful garden and everything it has to offer, all for free.
Yes, indeed, and you can have an amazing experience coming out to Genworth Free Community Day on September 3rd, Labor Day. This is one of our most exciting days of the year, totally free from 9 to 5. We have free yoga classes early in the morning. We have DJ Lonnie B and Kelly Lemon. They'll be doing music from 1 until 4. This is going to be a really, really high and, relatively warm day. So I'm hoping everyone has an opportunity to come out.
It is still summertime, team. So, on Labor Day, just make a day of it and plan for that. You have some tips, Duran, that you're going to share with us, because if you are going to come out with the entire family, you do want to strategize, right? Take advantage of that free day, but make sure that you dress appropriately.
Most definitely. Dress for the weather. Get here early. A lot of our folks want to come see M&T Bank's Butterflies Live exhibit. We have hundreds of tropical butterflies from all over the globe, but the line gets a little long. So if you really want to see that, you might want to come earlier in the day, or if you're going to come during the midpoint of the day, be prepared for a little bit of a wait. We have water stations, and there's food here at the garden that you can also indulge in that'll give you an opportunity to kind of take a break, get cooled off, things like that. We have free yoga, so that's happening at 10 o'clock. So we're trying to tell people, hey, bring your own mat. Get here early. And if so we want to really be environmental stewards, carpool.
Yeah.
Come with a group of folks and y'all bring your van and bring your kids and y'all have a good time.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Just all come together, plan for the day. The yoga will start at 10, you said. The doors open at 9, so make sure you do get here early, plan for that. And the big part of this, too, all of those special exhibits that are happening right now, Butterflies Live, that's in the conservatory behind us. We have Origami in the Garden, that's an exhibit. These two are not here for much longer.
No, Butterflies Live closes in October, latter part of the year, and we'll be closing down Origami in the Garden soon. This exhibit has been amazing, and it's also a great scavenger hunt for your kids to come out and see how many of the origami sculptures you can find inside of the garden. These are bronze statues that are all folded in the ancient tradition of origami, and it's a really great way to also talk about plants and talk about, the different wildlife and fauna that exists inside of our environment.
If you've been to Lewis Ginter Botanical Garden before, you know how much it has to offer for everyone, right? You can go into the education center. They have a beautiful gift shop. The conservatory is here. And then that whole children's area, the children's garden, is phenomenal. They'll play all day over there.
Yes, indeed. And I have to give special kudos to our team for coming up with awesome activities throughout the day for young people to engage. And even if you don't go over to the children's garden, there's so much education inside of the garden. There's, really unique plants. I think we saw some of the spiky
they were a little thorny,
container plants, yeah. But there's also, our prayer plants, and we talk about our popcorn plants. Really, the plant smells like popcorn.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing for the kids to kind of learn, hey, man, there's a wide diversity of plants right here in your city that you can learn about STEM from. And, maybe we got some inspiring horticulturalists out in our world that can come and visit the garden and get their first touches of what it means to have an amazing, beautiful space in their city.
And you don't hear this phrase too often. We are so fortunate to have had the rainy summer that we have, right? Not everybody's been saying that, but the garden sure has, because it looks phenomenal.
Most definitely. And shout out to our horticultural staff, because they have been really on point and on time developing new exhibits. So one thing I tell people about Lewis Ginter is that you might come one part of the year, but if you come back another time, it's a totally different garden.
Yeah.
So if you've been before, come again, because you got new things to see. We have amazing installations all throughout the garden, new plants, just new things are in bloom, right? And we're getting ready to go into the fall. So when you come next time, it won't be the same garden that you'll see in November.
That's right. Yeah, summer regalia is in full swing right now. It looks absolutely gorgeous. What a great chance to come out and see it before the tide turns and it starts to be fall. You'll appreciate it in a whole different way then. But right now, come and see it for free. This is a big deal thanks to Genworth.
Yeah, thank you, Genworth, for supporting. We really recognize the huge investment that they're making in order to make the garden accessible for community. We have so much diversity that comes to Lewis Ginter on Free Community Day. There's families from all over over the globe. I've met families from East India. I've met families from Brazil. I've met families from Europe, from Canada, just in the line waiting to see butterflies live. So it's a really great example of how biodiversity and our social ecosystem can reflect in our public spaces as well.
Tying it all together. Duran, thanks for giving us a heads up. Appreciate it. Genworth Free Community Day is happening on Labor Day. That's September 3rd. It's right around the corner. Go ahead and put it on your schedule. It starts at 9 a.m. That yoga happens at 10. So if you want to get here for that, make sure that you are here early. Bring your own mat. As Duran said, there will be food and drink for sale. You can't pack your own picnic. I wish you could, but you can't. So just make sure you bring some pennies, bring some dollars, and treat yourself while you're here at the garden. It's going to be a great event.